People pay thousands and millions of dollars a year to see a psychiatrist, a doctor, whatever it is, to help them with their depression, with just this emptiness inside of them, not realizing that what they need to do is look for their purpose. Sometimes you feel like you have fulfilled that purpose already. But if you're still here, that means that there's more purpose to you. So you either keep on branching out from what you were doing before, or you look for a new exciting adventure in your life to keep you going. Maybe the expertise that you acquire with your purpose prior now will help you in this new adventure to maybe help other people or just travel the world, write a book, record a song, learn an instrument. We just have that need for growth. That's one of our basic needs, actually, growth. Okay, no matter what age you are, we still have that craving for growth and for learning. Whether we like to admit it or not, whether we want to say that we're glad we're done with school as adults, but we still have that inside of us. And we need to recognize it and nurture that. Okay? So I'm going to read another quote. And I'm just reading these quotes because I want you to understand that no matter where you come from and who you are and what your status is and what your religious beliefs are, everybody is looking for the same thing, which is purpose. Because purpose brings happiness into your life, okay? And it brings freedom into your life because you are accomplishing many things. So now this quote is from Richard Dawkins. So Richard Dawkins, he is an evolutionary biologist, a writer, and an ethologist. Okay? This guy believes in the theory of evolution. And he says this: biology is the study of a complicated things that have the appearance of having been designed with a purpose. Okay? A scientist is talking about purpose in the world. It's talking about how he studies all these things, all these chemicals and formations that were made and were created with a purpose. So if a little rock was made with purpose, how much greater are you, human being, with feelings and emotions and so much greatness inside, right? You are definitely made with a purpose. And you just got to focus on that every day of your life. So, another tip for reaching your goals towards that purpose would be a vision board. So I'm here now. My room is the quietest room in the house, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna show you real quick my vision board. Okay, so that's my vision board right there. Because my purpose is to help others. And I knew this a long time ago, and I didn't want to accept it because I felt like I was being like a servant, like I was being less than what I wanted to be, and that people were looking at me as something less for serving them. But as I just got older and matured in my ways, I understood that that's what I was meant to do. So I'll go back a little bit and I'll tell you how I came about this. So when I was 13, I was doing community service for Misbehaving at the recreation department in my town. So this lady that worked there, she said that I did a good job cleaning, so she hired me to work on Saturdays cleaning in her house for a few hours. At that time she would pay me $5 an hour. After that, when I was 14, I got a job at a donut shop, at a coffee place, serving people. Then from there, when I was 17, I moved to another coffee shop, and I served people there until I was 22 years old. By that time, I had already had my son. He was a year old, and people saw me as a single mother working hard, and I got the opportunity to work as a secretary and administrative assistant, and I was helping people. And right there, I was the youngest person in the office, but people would tell me that I was very mature in a way. Don't ask me. I never thought that of myself. I just thought I had to work. It was done effortlessly, and I just went along with what they told me to do. But then I did start noticing that people were being influenced by me. Even the older ladies maybe changing the way they dressed, asking me about how to take care of themselves. Why was I eating a salad on a Friday when everybody's ordering out instead of the greasy and so yummy cheeseburger? So at that time, I knew more that I was meant to serve. So let's go forward a few years later, and my cousin asked me to take a Zumba class with her. And I said, no way. I lift weights. There's no way you're going to get me to do Zumba. That doesn't even work. She insisted so much that we ended up going to a Zumba class. I hated it. It was the worst. The instructor was just taking care of herself, not of the people that were there. It was funny now that I think about it. And then one day I go to the gym to lift, and I see that there was going to be a Zumba class. And I said, let me try it out again. Maybe it's going to be different. It's another instructor. So I took the class, and I loved it. I totally loved it. I grew up dancing. I used to dance to jazz, and my mom kept me very active throughout my younger years. And now I had this new passion, which was Zumba, because it was dance, which I always loved to dance, and it was fitness, which that was what I was doing, taking care of my body. And I said, why not just do it all the time? And I went and I got licensed to be a Zumba instructor. And that became my passion. I have total gratification, and I see the purpose behind what I'm doing, because it's not only just showing up and dancing and look pretty. It's taking care of the people that are there, because they're there because they have goals. They want to lose weight. They want to be healthy. They want their hearts to feel better. And now I was connecting with people. I was serving again. And this is when I accepted that serving was my calling, that was my purpose, to help others through fitness, through health. Let's fast forward a little bit again, and I meet this girl through a cleaning job. She posted that she needed someone to clean last minute, and I said I would. So we were there. My boyfriend asked her what she did for work, and she said that she was a wellness coach. And he's like, hey, Elsa, this is great for you. People like you. You like people. And it's fitness, so just do it. And I was like, no way. Like, that involves sales, and I just show up, I dance, and I go. I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I'm afraid of it. He said, listen, this is something new, and it will be great for you. So I gave it some thought, and I said, let me put my fears away, and let me focus on how this fits into my purpose. And it did. It fits perfectly into my purpose, because now I'm not only a Zumba instructor, I'm a wellness coach as well. I help people get fit, get healthier, and I know that it is my passion, because just when I do it, right, this is what I always say. If I could do this all the time for free, I would. I would do it. But at the same time, think about it. Why would you do it for free when you can make your passion, your purpose, your job? You're getting me?